Hello, welcome to the fourth video in this series on the AQA AS Summer 2026 skeleton code, which is titled Elimination. I've done some previous videos where I've taken you through the code and sorted out some previous issues with the code. So I'm going to show you another potential extension to the program. So let's start the program now. I'm going to start the game. Now, I'm able to move forward, so I can go A1 to A4 and eliminate a row of tiles there. What I can't do is go, say, from B4 to B1. I can't go backwards. It says that's not a valid move. So a possible extension, maybe an obvious one that may be asked, is how about allowing this reverse move to take place? So let's do a search for horizontal. Move. Okay, so this is where the moving takes place. Okay, these comments, by the way, won't be in your code on the day of the exam. I've put them in to be helpful. They're generated by AI, but they're pretty accurate actually. So this is where the horizontal move takes place. First of all, we're checking to see if, well, first of all, there's quite a few checks that take place on the move, checking for invalid references, checking for diagonal moves, and then we're checking to see whether the start coordinate and the end coordinate is the same. So this is the first part, and the second part, this is the first part of the coordinate. Okay, so you've got something like A1. Well, the A would be held actually in the 1, I think, okay? And the 1 would be held in the 0. So you can see here that it's calculated a number of tiles to remove. So first of all, it checks that all the tiles are, all the board positions have got tiles in them, and then it subtracts it from this to remove. And that to remove has been calculated by taking the end coordinates, sorry, taking the start coordinates from the end coordinates and then adding 1 to it. So if all goes well, to remove should equal 0 at the end. If it's not equal to 0, it means that one of those tiles, one of those positions on the board doesn't have a tile in it, and so it doesn't balance, and then therefore it will return a false from this routine. So in order to do reverse moves, an easier and obvious way is to simply check if one is greater than the other, and if it is, so basically, sorry, I should say that this start coordinate and end coordinate, it means that the first position in there, which I think is going to be, say, A or B, is the same, and then you know you're working on the second part. So you're actually going from the second parts of the coordinates in this for loop here, start coordinates to end coordinates. So a simple thing would be to say if end towards one is less than start towards one, well then we can do a swap around. So done wrong there. Yeah. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll set up an int temp, and we'll make that equal to start coords. Okay. Then we'll do start coords 1 equals end coords 1. Okay. And then we'll make end coords 1 equals a temp. It's done it for me. Okay. So we've simply just checked to see if the end coordinates is less than the start coordinates. If so, we just swap them around doing those 3 commands. Obviously, we can't just move the start coordinates and the end coordinates. We'd overwrite one, so we have to use this temporary variable here. So that does it for the horizontal move. I'm going to cut and paste that. And then I'm going to go to the vertical move here. I'm going to paste that in. Just remember that I don't think I've put my, that's it. So here we're actually working with the end coordinate 0, because we're working with the other coordinate now, not the opposite of what we were working with before. So we need to change that. So we've now done a swap of those if it's the wrong way around there. So it will do exactly the same thing here. It will check to see if there are tiles on the board by going from the start position to the end position, checking to see if there's tiles there. If they are, and we get a balance of 0, then it will remove those, it will set those tiles to no tiles on that board. So let's give that a whirl. Okay, start game, A4 to A1. Okay, that's worked. Now we'll try D1 to B1, and that's worked. So we can see that that has done the trick. So there you go, vertical move there. and the horizontal move there, just simply swapping the start and end coordinates about for the relevant part of it. Follow that code through. That is quite central to how the program works. So do have a go at looking through that. Okay, so that concludes this video. Bye for now. More to follow.